Not going to lie, I was slightly dreading designing Stella because, well, I always remember her main color to be yellow. Actually, her design doesn't have as much yellow as I originally remembered. It's just whenever I think of Stella, I think of the color yellow, and I do not find yellow to be an easy color to work with. So that was something I was dreading. Now, the thing is, I wanted to give her, I liked her pigtails, and I liked her, like, pigtails during her transformation sequence, so I wanted to give that for her day outfit. And the thing is, I started this with going, like, 2000s, 2010, like, fashion stuff, trends, and stuff like that. And slowly but surely, like, Bloom is the most, like, 2000s fashion trends, like, accurate, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. And slowly we're going to start transitioning into this. These are just outfits that I think they would wear, or like they would look good in, and that's literally it. So I've put Stella in a bit of like a for her civilian outfit, I've put her in like a model pose, like, because Stella is the fashionista of the group. All of them are fashionable, but Stella is the, like, going to be a fashion designer one of the group. And when it comes to her fairy design, I played around with a few poses, as well as the pose that she's actually doing during her in the animated series, like the making it as accurate as I can to the pose of the of her cartoon self. And I wanted to make sure to keep the staff, because in season 1, 2, and 3 mostly, I think 3 was mostly like good with this. 4, we kind of start losing a bit of the individuality of each character. So what I wanted to do was kind of make her civilian outfit be like more akin to a teenager, and just like a day-to-day outfit, and her fairy outfit to be more like she's actually ready for a fight. Although I did give her heels, I was like, if any of them's going to be wearing heels in a battle outfit, it's going to be Stella, and I am not taking constructive criticism. I don't care that it's impractical. It's Stella, she gets heels, it's fine. Literally the only time I'm going to allow that to happen. But yes, the thing is, Stella is the princess of that place, Solaria, and she's like the protector princess thing, right? So she has that responsibility, and with great power comes great responsibility. So I wanted her to look a bit more professional in her fairy outfit. She already like gives off a death glare in her transformation anyway, so I wanted her to look a bit more serious. I also put her hair up in a ponytail, because that's kind of a bit more similar to what her like mum has, like the queen has. And in the first episode, she wears this crown thing, and it's a bit more similar to her hairstyle in that as well. I've also kind of changed her hair texture a bit so that it's a bit more, it has a bit more volume. That was mostly a stylistic choice, partially because I didn't want her to look too much like Icy, because I gave her a ponytail, and Icy has very long straight hair, and Stella has very long straight hair, so I gave her hair a bit more volume to conquer that. You can tell I don't draw heels that often, because I spent a lot of time on them and went back and changed a lot of things. But yes, and the thing is, Yeah, I mentioned that I wanted to incorporate a crown into her fairy design as well as her civilian design. So she has like the hair ties keeping her two pigtails up are like in the shape of crowns, and the I guess it's not a hair tie, but it's like a, she has like the crown that she had, like a smaller version of the crown that she had during the first episode, and it's slightly more similar to like the royal crown, like the one that her mum has, and I guess like the two crowns that she has with the pigtails are slightly more similar to like the king's crown, and then the one during the fairy outfit looks a bit more like the queen's crown. So yeah, and it's kind of a mixture of both, and I thought like that's kind of would be like what the princess crown is like. And since it's like moon and sun, the king sun, the queen moon, I kind of made a design that I don't know if Solaria has a specific has a specific flag or like a thing. And so I just kind of went like, this seems like a thing that a symbol that they would use. It's a sun and a moon. It seems legit. I gave her some long dangly star earrings because they seem fashionable. I kind of went with like not necessarily. This isn't like necessarily a piece that I thought like. That I saw. I just thought like, Stella, I was kind of like trying to be, okay, go out of your comfort zone, because I'm not a fashionable person. I don't know why I'm drawing these characters who are extremely fashionable. I'm not a fashionable person. I just wear the same outfit every day for a week. But so I'm just trying. I literally go to Google Images and go fashion and then scroll until I see like, that seems nice, I like that, and it seems in character. Whereas with Stella, I was like, okay, I need to go out of my comfort zone even more, because Stella is a trendsetter. I don't know how to be that. I was going with her original color palette, and then I think I got cold feet. I've also toned down her hair slightly, since it was originally at the maximum like yellow brightness and saturation, and I wanted some room to meddle with that. And you'll notice that I definitely got cold feet while doing with the green, and decided, you know what, I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna do purple instead. So sorry. And I gave her some long boots because I liked the long boots from the transformation, and changed the background since yellow is a bright color, and I wanted a neutral background so that I could see what I was doing a bit better. But yes, I've the wings are slightly different. There's this moth that has like wings that are like a yellowish orangey color, and that has like a purple center to it, and it kind of looks like a sunset when you do it right. And and I was like, well, Stella, sun, sunset. I like it. And that's what we went with, and that is why it is the way it is. She has some gauntlets because warrior princess type thing, protector, I guess Wonder Woman-esque. I also have a few other symbols that I think like Solaria could theoretically have. Her fairy outfit is slightly more sporty, and the thing is, she has like a asymmetrical look going on in her original fairy outfit, and I wanted to kind of keep some of that in a way. So she had a asymmetrical top, so I kind of used that idea and gave her like her off the shoulder and then like a longer sleeve with a slit. I don't know. It sounds odd when I explain it. It actually doesn't look too bad. So I'm like, stop talking about it and you'll be fine. But that's also partially one of the reasons I also gave her like the wrap thing. I don't know what it's called. I literally during the rails not in the layers I have it referred to as the wrap. I do not know what it's actually called, but it's like the one that's pinned with the moon and star symbol. That is also partially to kind of level out the asymmetry and like have something on the lower half of her design as well, since just shorts seemed a bit simple, especially with the additional sleeve. I wanted to keep her staff since it is a very distinct way of fighting and using like her skill set. It also makes sense because her magic specifically comes from the suns of her, the three suns that are in the sky from her home planet. So it would make sense she would need like a physical, not portal, but a physical like tether to like pull it through, since it's not the same it's not the same like dimension. I think that's the word they call it. So it would make sense that she would need something to help like siphon that energy, because it's the sun, for Pete's sake. One sun is strong enough that you have three. So I wanted to keep that, definitely. But that being said, I also wanted to kind of give my own take on the staff design, since it seemed a bit simple, and I might have overdone I might have overcomplicated it, but we'll see. I kind of wanted to incorporate the symbols, the moon and sun symbol, as well as make sure that the three suns are in it. Also, I gave her Stella thus far is probably the one that I made sure that the makeup is the most visible on, because it's Stella. She wears makeup. She definitely does wear makeup. I'm like, Stella is the one that you have to actually put effort into the makeup. Makeup, I'm not very good at drawing makeup, so I'm kind of happy with her yellow eyeshadow and orange eyeliner, which is a look. I'm not gonna lie, it is definitely a look. So I have the main big sun, and then the medium one being the symbol of the moon and the sun together, and then the smallest one that's like there. Sorry, the smallest son of Solaria, whatever your name is. But yeah, it's probably some sort of magic-y doodah that keeps them together. But I did not go into that much detail in my thinking process, because I wasn't trying to. I haven't done her eyebrows yet. I hope I remember that, but I did make sure to do her eye makeup. I also decided to give her yellow lipstick or lip gloss or whatever she's wearing. Probably lipstick, because I thought it's a statement piece. She could pull it off. If anyone can, it's going to be Stella. I think she does pull it off, surprisingly. I gave her like this top with some almost like a flapper top elements to it, even though it's not. It's a crop top with some dangly stuff. Now that I think about it, it might vaguely reminds me of her like cowgirl look from the fashion show or whatever, which was not my intention, but it kind of vaguely does have that kind of look to it. I don't know why I changed I do know why I changed the color of the top from green to purple, and it's actually... I'm not mad about it, since Stella does wear quite a bit of like pinkish, like this pinkish color, or like, it's not peach, plum, it's kind of plum, like a peachish plum, that area, that spectrum of color. She wears that color a lot, especially season 3 onwards. So it kind of works with her color palette anyway. And green is a cool color compared, like, because Stella wears a lot of orange. She has yellow hair and she wears a lot of orange with like some yellow accents. And the thing is, green is a cool color, and purple is also a cool color, so I don't know what I'm going on about, but it's I thought at least with this outfit it looked better with purple. And also, I don't know, I just thought it looked better. I felt like the thing was, I didn't like the shade of green and didn't feel comfortable with how it was going, so I went with like a purple with yellow or gold accents because I thought that looked more regal and I liked how it looked more, so that's what we went with. She has the crowns, the 2 crowns that keeps her hair in the pigtails. That it's very much Sailor Moon vibes, but also Stella is supposed to be a Sailor Moon reference. I hope she's supposed to be inspired by Sailor Moon, because if she isn't, that's a very close design from the original's part for at least her fairy design. But yeah, I like how she turned out all in all. Yeah, I like how she turned out. I think it comes across that she is the fashionable one. I hope. But yeah. She's also the oldest of the group, so that's kinda a thing. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble along too long. So have a wonderful day, see you later, and goodbye.